tell you, I would constantly go to my God, can I talk about it? Can I talk about it?
Later.
Can I talk about it?
Months from now.
I'm actually about to attend con when I finally get to talk about it. So, amazing show. I know that we're excited to be part of such an incredible series, right?
Okay, let me explain something. I am a huge friggin' fanboy for the original, but it totally wrapped before my time as a voice actor, so I never really got to be involved on it. However, I was in the movie as like soldier D gets shot or something. So that was like the most yeah, that was exactly it. No shot! And that was the most glorious moment of my voice acting career. I ran home. And then fast forward 5 years and Mike's like, hey, you know, what do you feel about playing Scar? I'm like, And I have to explain to you how my mind works when doing Scar. And this is something Mike found cute and annoying probably at the same time. I love you.
Probably annoying.
Probably annoying.
I'll have to hear it first, but I'm betting on annoying.
For the first several sessions, like just about every major Scar line, like ended with me getting like a schoolgirl. So, like, I think the very first line, which was that I remember, was him saying, like, "The wish outers to turn their backs on the ways of God shall be punished," was followed by. So that was my experience. So blast, party and a half. Oh my God, best show. Yeah.
And I read about 20 or 30 folks for Scar, so you were the winner. So give it up to Mr. Tatum. And that was even the short list. I didn't have like a big open call and okay, this guy was this, and you know, like I handpicked people to audition.
Sweet. I remember when it's like, what is this FMA thing? What am I talking about? It was on the cover of like New Type magazine, and it had just been licensed by Funimation, and it's like this big groundswell support. The fans are like, I can't wait. And it's like, oh, sweet. And this was like the one time where I actually did sit down and watch like the first 25 episodes or something, and I was really excited. So when I got to be a part of it and got cast, it's like, oh yeah, this is good stuff.
Well, I play rap, so I'm the best character. I do happen to kind of think he's the best among us. And I said in my panel earlier, you know, in the movie, when we did the movie, Mike told me, you know, he's not in it. Hey, he's not in it much, but what he's in is awesome. And then we recorded it, and I said, you're absolutely right. He steals the movie, as far as I'm concerned. And I love that character. I remember us doing that, and my vocal cords hitting the glass. Yeah, but it's very special to me, and especially being an actor that doesn't live in Dallas, I think it was such a great thing for them to decide to use so many of us that don't live there. I mean, it really is. That's one of the more collaborative shows in existence.
LA people, New York.
LA, New York, you know, Houston, Dallas, all these different, Vancouver, that's great. So it's a real honor to be a part of that cast for all of us, you know. It's true. It's true.
It's totally fun to work on. When I was asked to be part of the project for the first series and I started doing my research, I've experienced a lot of shows where in doing my research I watch like the first 3 or 4, I'm like, this is really good, and then get towards, you know, the early teens and 12s, it's okay. And then like, oh, we find a story in the last 3 episodes and it's over. You know? But I was watching this one, and by the 3rd episode, it was for the original series, the mother episode. I'm like, God, this is so heavy, so early on. This is a great show. And it was just so fun to work on that. And then when the Brotherhood rolled around, there was the initial aspect of, we worked so hard in the last one. I'm not sure if you know, not that I don't want to do it again, but I hope that the show lives up to how much effort and, you know, fan response or whatever the first show was. And I love Brotherhood so much. Especially when you get to the new stuff where the Chinese people show up. From that point on forward, it's like, amazing! And before that, it's like, really good! And then it gets amazing! So this is the live now, and then we'll do hands up. Next person. What's your question? How did we get our voice acting careers started? I want to start with Kyle this time.
Hi. I started in radio, actually. I'm one of the rare birds, I guess. But I've always wanted to do this since I was a kid. So I've been able to cross over from being a DJ, and not club DJ, but radio DJ. What a concept. And then got to try out at Funimation for Dragon Ball Z in 2000, which I was already a fan of. So fanboy dream come true. And I guess they thought I was good enough to keep, so yeah.
I got tricked into it. And this is true. I have been an actor in another life. Like,
he really did get tricked into it. I love the story.
I really did. I'm going to try to tell a short version of the story as I possibly can, which is difficult for me. But I had acted when I was younger and I really wanted to be an actor and had decided at some point to just give up on it because it was really, really hard to get into and I had other career opportunities come up. And so by the time I was in my 20s, I was in a completely different career, nothing to do with drama or acting of any kind. And then I just happened, by sheer fluke, to meet Christopher Bevins, who's a good friend of a friend of a friend, and we kind of ran in the same circles, and I knew what he did, and it was really cool, because I've always been a big anime fanboy. But I never bugged him about, like, you know, what could I do for it? I was never like that, because I'd given up on any thought of ever being an actor. I was doing other things with my life. And Bevins, out of the blue one day, just called and said, hey, I'd like you to come audition for me, and I said no, because I was terrified of making a fool out of myself. And Bevins said, no. You're coming in to audition for me. It really wasn't a question. So, and it kept, like, for 2 weeks he had to hound me to do it. And finally, after 2 weeks, I decided to go in and audition just to shut him up and get him off my back and make him stop sending me freaking letters. And I auditioned, and it was like the most grueling 4-hour audition I have ever experienced in my life. It was 4 hours. Yeah, okay, yes, right. I had no idea how any of this worked. All my acting experience was on stage. I'd never been in front of a microphone before. And you all know Bevins. So Bevins is a total bastard. But no, he's a great guy. But he is intense in the booth. So here I am in front of this mic, brashing, matching flaps, what we call mouth movements in animation. And we're reading the script, and I'm just blindly going along, going, wow, okay, and thinking that I am just terrible, and like kind of like looking at him like, why is this lasting so long? So when we were done, I step out of the booth thinking I can go, you wasted your time, I told you to leave me alone, blah, 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 blah. But by the way, how do you people get anything done if this is how long it takes you to audition every single part? It's like, we're auditioning you. You've been recording the first 6 episodes.
Before I first met him, I was working with a fabulous Colleen Linkenbeard, and she said, you have got to meet one of the sexiest male voices in anime. Yeah, that was you. Alright, well, I was one of them. That's right. But then I got to have a J. Michael Tatum hug, and the world was a better place. Aww. Get one of them, So for me, I was a theater major in college, was doing stage work in Dallas, got an agent, and unfortunately another actress, a lovely, lovely, fabulous person by the name of Laura Bailey. She said, she was with my agent, she said, hey, you want to come and read for the show Gunslinger Girl? And I was like, well, tell me more about anime. I didn't know very much, but once I discovered it, I didn't want to walk away. Unfortunately, they let me stay. And stick around for a little bit, but thanks to her, I got in and started working. So, thank you for being here.
I was already working professionally in the Dallas area. I was on agent number 2 and was doing commercial work, whatever else. And I was working with these guys that had a show that they would perform at like high school.